All right, so the Cleveland Browns just got smoked by the San Francisco 49ers, 28-10. And things got real tense on the sideline between rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders and his receiver Jeudy. And when I say tense, I mean the kind of moment where you know somebody's getting an earful and the cameras are catching every second of it. Here's what went down. The Browns' offense was struggling all game long. We're talking about the kind of performance where nothing's clicking. Drives are stalling out and frustration is building up possession after possession. Sanders, who's trying to establish himself as the Browns' franchise quarterback after being the second overall pick in the 2025 draft, was having a rough day against the 49ers defense that was making his life miserable. At one point during the game, Jeudy walked over to Sanders on the sideline and just let him have it. The exchange was caught on camera, and you could see Jeudy animated, pointing, clearly expressing his frustration with what was happening out there. Sanders stood there taking it, but you could tell this wasn't just a casual conversation about route adjustments. This was heated. Now, Jeudy isn't some random receiver off the street. This is a guy who came over from the Denver Broncos in the offseason with big expectations. The Browns brought him in to be a legitimate weapon for their offense, someone who could stretch the field and make plays. He's played with different quarterbacks throughout his career, so he knows what good timing and chemistry look like. And right now, with Sanders, they clearly don't have it yet. After the game, reporters obviously wanted to know what happened. Sanders addressed it head-on, and to his credit, he didn't try to downplay it or act like it was nothing. He basically said that he and Jeudy are still building trust and that these things take time. He acknowledged that they're not on the same page yet, which is pretty obvious when you watch him play. Sanders told reporters that Jeudy was expressing frustration about not getting the ball, about timing issues, about the offense not executing the way it should. The rookie quarterback explained that in his mind, he's trying to make the right reads and go through his progressions, but Jeudy wants the ball in his hands more often. It's that classic tension between a receiver who knows he can make plays and a quarterback who's trying to run the offense the right way.
Before I tweet, why is garbage Jeudy yelling at Shedeur about throwing him the ball? You decided not to go for that ball. Did you forget that you was frolicking with the fairies last week, gang? You got the ball in the first place. They saying he's mad about this. The ball being overthrown. Gang, you don't even stretch out your body to catch the ball. You don't put your hands out. You jogging. You ain't even attempt to grab it. I know high schoolers that would have dove for that. Nigga, Google says that you're not even in the top 30, bro. You a low-tier wide receiver disrespecting your QB because you don't want to go for it. Even Smith was right about you. You average. You're not even diving. You didn't even attempt to get to the ball, bro. And you over here snapping, yelling like you the main man to save the day. When Dylan Gabriel was throwing you 3-yard passes and interceptions, where was this crying? Where was all this snapping? You was nowhere to be found. Last week when you was playing with the Pixies, well, who fault was that? Go back to frolicking with the fairies.
Jerry, I like to play hopscotch at the 32-yard line with the fucking football. Jeudy, to the front of the fucking classroom right now. Right now. I see you on the sideline clapping at Shedeur like he's not the one playing his ass off this whole entire fucking game. Why didn't you clap at yourself when you decided to do double dutch in a fucking professional football game? Were you clapping at the sideline trying to show somebody up then? You're a vet, nigga, and you sitting up here yelling at this young dude that's trying to learn a playbook that he's only had access to for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, a week and a half. You trying to pretend like you, gang, if you're a vet, you're going to coach that man. You're not going to try to show him up and yell at him on the sideline like you the fucking coach. You a grown-ass NFL receiver, been in the league for 6 years. You still can't catch 50-50 balls. You was doing that. Do you got this same energy with Dylan Gabriel?
I know goddamn well Jeudy went on the sideline yelling at Shedeur for missing one throw when this nigga leads the entire league in drops. Mind you, just last week, he had one of the most egregious, dumbass fumbles I've ever seen. You are butt-ass open, Shedeur throws it 30 yards in the air, you grab it and start fucking flip-flopping down the field, and you fumble. But you gonna yell at the rookie quarterback that's having his second fucking start? That nigga's a joke. Just like the entire fucking Cleveland Browns is a fucking joke. Kevin Stefanski. Shedeur was 8 for 11, 100 yards passing and a touchdown at half. He then came out and would refuse to let him throw the ball in the second half. And I hate that I'm even watching the Cleveland Browns, because if Shedeur went on this team, I wouldn't give a fuck and I wouldn't watch the Cleveland Browns. But because he plays for them, I watch them, and I have to suffer through what Browns fans have been suffering through for like 1,000 years. Like, they're just the most incompetent, dumbass franchise I've ever seen in my life.
And if Cleveland don't need to do nothing else, they need to get rid of Jerry Jeudy. Sorry, motherfucking ass. I know this nigga ain't get on the sideline and want to act up on fucking Shedeur. The whole time Dylan Gabriel wasn't hitting this nigga, he dropping passes. Joe Flacco wasn't hitting this nigga, he dropping passes, but he want to get on fucking TV and act the fool with 12? Man, fuck that nigga, man. Get him up out of here, bro.
Who the fuck Jerry Jeudy think he was talking to on that sideline? Who do you think you was talking to? Jerry, Jeudy, you better tread lightly. We remember what you did last week now. We remember what you did last week. So what's your issue? What's your issue? You say he ain't throwing you the ball enough? Look, I'm watching the game, and the commentator saying, oh, the receivers are struggling with separation. What you want him to do with that? That's why he got to check it down to the damn running back. That's why his only reliable target is number 44. Number 44 is a dog out there. That's why the other receivers in this wide receiver core, y'all ain't doing the goddamn thing. Y'all ain't doing the goddamn. Then you clapping your hands. You clap your hands to the point Shedeur got to stand up like, yo, who the fuck are you clapping your hands standing over top of? What the fuck you think this is? What the? We ain't see you doing this shit with Dylan Gabriel. We ain't see you doing this. But look, Shedeur said, I ain't one of them ones. I'm not one of them ones. So you better Jerry Jeudy. Yeah. Let us know what your issue is before the folks come after you. Before the folks, no, we ain't gonna come after you though. But just saying though, you gotta tighten up. Cause you won't doing this when goddamn. Then for the people saying Shedeur only had 150 yards with 30 pass. No. He was 10 out of 16 with 150 yards. Then once the game get out of hand, now I got him just trying to chuck the ball down the goddamn field. Call throwing plays in the course of the motherfucking game. Call throwing plays in the. Y'all pissing me off. Y'all pissing me.
Jerry Jeudy, we meet again. Here we go, Jerry. We back again. We back, and you know I really hate Jerry Jeudy. I really hate that we gotta meet under these circumstances. I do. I really do. Like genuinely, I do hate we gotta meet like this. I do, man. Why we can't meet up under better circumstances? Why gotta be some mess when we meet, Jerry? Why? Cause you couldn't wait to get to the locker room or something to discuss that. You couldn't. Cause wasn't nobody in your goddamn face with no time last week when you took your skip to my little ass out there skipping every goddamn well and fumbled that ball. Wasn't nobody in your face last week, Jerry. You finna piss me off. And I just every Sunday on the Lord's Day, I be trying to do right. You know what I'm saying? Try not to curse, but here you go, Jerry. You has the devil using you. Amen. You let the devil use you, try to get to me, knock me off my pivot with the Lord. You try to knock me off my walk with the Lord, Jerry. It's you. It's you, Jerry. I just realized that. You know what I'm saying? Because you get on my damn nerve. You getting on my nerve. Because when you let that door to skip to my Lou and all this other whatever you're trying to do, and you fumble that ball, Shedeur was not in your face with this. Jerry, go to hell. Yep. Go today, Jerry. Right, whatever you're doing right now, at the very moment, Jerry Jeudy, drop it and go to hell. Okay.
Guys, who got it worse, Justin Jefferson or Jerry Jeudy? Like, I know we all saw the clip of Jerry Jeudy talking to Shedeur Sanders like he's 12. Like, first of all, you don't talk to Shedeur Sanders, my guy, like that. Like, I don't care. He's a rookie. Give him a break. Shedeur Sanders is a rookie. I don't care.
Come on, bro. I know y'all seen what happened on the sidelines today. You got Jerry Jeudy going off on Shedeur Sanders. Honestly, if you ask me, I believe he's a hater. He's jealous. He's jealous of all the attention that Shedeur's been getting. If you remember 2 weeks ago at the press conference, They were asking him questions about Shedeur Sanders. He was very short-worded. He was very frustrated. He's not that good of a wide receiver. He literally leads the NFL in drop passes. He's a problem everywhere he goes. He was a problem in Denver. That's why he asked to be traded, and he was traded just for a 5th and 6th round draft pick. So they were desperately trying to get rid of him. They didn't care. They gave away a 5th and a 6th round draft pick for you to be traded. So, yeah, this is going to be a problem here. Jerry Jeudy, I feel like he's definitely jealous of Shedeur and all the attention that he's getting. No one's asking him any questions about him. He's not getting the ball because he can't catch the ball. He can't hold on to the ball. He's fumbling the ball. And the rookie receivers are getting more shine to him, and that's his problem. He's jealous of Shedeur Sanders.
Cleveland Browns, Jerry Jeudy. I just want to know this. Where were you at when Shedeur Sanders was not the starting quarterback? Where were the vocals? Where were the bars? Huh? Where were all the antics? You know, let's be rational. Black folks, I've said it once, I said it again. I said it every time you get pulled over by the cops. Be quiet. The more the cop talks, the cop talks, the less you talk, the bigger your check. Jerry Jeudy, you a rapper now? You rapping now? You got more drop balls than prostate cancer, man. You got more drop balls than prostate cancer. I don't understand how this young man is out here doing it. Shedeur Sanders doing the best he can with what he got to work with, and now all of a sudden you're a rapper, you got bars, you mad at everything. Huh? But when ICE was in town, when they had somebody else that didn't look like Shedeur, you was quiet as a mouse. Man, stay in your lane, man. Support your people, man. Get in the huddle, say, look out, man, I got the next one. Do your best, man. Quit putting each other down. Dogs, man.
What happens next is going to be really important for both guys. If Sanders and Jeudy can work through this, if they can use the rest of the season to build chemistry and trust, then this sideline exchange becomes just a footnote in their story. A moment of frustration during a difficult season that they eventually overcame. But if this tension continues, if they can't get on the same page, then it becomes a real problem for the Browns. You can't have your franchise quarterback and one of your top receivers at odds with each other. That's a recipe for a dysfunctional offense that never reaches its potential. The Browns have 6 games left in the season. That's 6 opportunities for Sanders and Jeudy to figure this out, to develop timing, to build trust. Sanders needs to continue learning how to read defenses and find open receivers. Jeudy needs to be patient with the rookie quarterback who's still developing. And both of them need to communicate better, whether that's in practice, in film sessions, or yes, even in those heated sideline moments. Every great quarterback-receiver duo has gone through growing pains. They've had moments where things weren't clicking, where frustration boiled over, where tough conversations had to happen. The difference between the duos that become great and the ones that never work out is whether they can push through those moments and come out stronger on the other side. Sanders and Jeudy are at one of those crossroads right now. The sideline exchange against the 49ers was a visible manifestation of the frustration they're both feeling. Sanders is frustrated that the offense isn't clicking. Jeudy is frustrated that he's not making the impact he knows he can make. And the Browns are frustrated that they're 3-9 and watching another season slip away. But here's the thing about the NFL. It's a long career if you're fortunate enough to have one. Sanders and Jeudy could be working together for years if they can figure this out. This could be the beginning of a partnership that defines the Browns' offense for the next decade. Or it could be a cautionary tale about what happens when a rookie quarterback and a veteran receiver can't get on the same page. The next few weeks are going to tell us a lot about both of these guys. Are they going to let this moment drive them apart? Or are they going to use it as motivation to get better? Is Sanders going to find ways to get Jeudy more involved in the offense? Is Jeudy going to be patient with a rookie quarterback who's still learning? One thing's for sure, the Browns need this to work. They need Sanders to develop into the franchise quarterback they believe he can be. They need Jeudy to be the playmaking receiver they brought him in to be. And they need those two to figure out how to make each other better rather than letting frustration tear them apart. The cameras caught a heated moment on the sideline in a blowout loss to the 49ers. What those cameras didn't catch, and what we won't know for a while, is whether that moment becomes a turning point for Sanders and Jeudy, or just another sign of a dysfunctional offense that never found its rhythm. The rest of the season is going to answer that question one way or another.